Oh, what the fuck up with this shit? What's good though, y'all? LeBron old ass just not just step pat these final years, man. Need to quit. It looking really suck. Hey man, I tried to tell the LeBron fans, man. I tried to tell them, and light skin itch with the after headline number one hated report. Y'all niggas got lucky because that mind thumb was hurting. That's all it was. See, but you see how the difference between Steph and LeBron? Steph didn't make no excuse. He tried to he didn't say nothing about his thumb was bothering him, even though clearly it was. Did y'all see the picture of that nigga thumb? That nigga thumb was so damn swole. I know you don't want to hear it. It's all good. I ain't worried, trust me, because I know y'all going home this guy. So it's all good. I didn't pick the Warriors in five anyway. Everybody said, what else? Talk about power. Bro, speaking of power, bro, I got a good ass video that I've been trying to upload for like 5 hours now, y'all. And YouTube keep hitting me with that bullshit yellow icon shit. So I ain't put it out yet. I've been trying to fix it. Let Go Bell look like the best player in the world. Man said I ain't playing Hayes 1 second or connect out the door and find out. Right. April card. These playoffs been decent, bro. Like the Memphis and to be honest, the Memphis and Thunder series went to an insight, and neither was the Cleveland and Heat. But the rest of them been solid. The excuses are already piling up too. Well, we gotta give Shannon Sharp some credit though, bro. We gotta give that man some credit. So he was right about Lakers in five. He just didn't know that they was gonna be on the receiving end of that bullshit. But it was Lakers in five, all right. Yeah, Rockets definitely be bro. That's what's weird, bro. I don't know why, but they be definitely allowing the Rockets to foul the hell out of Steph, and they just won't call it. They refuse to call it. Almost as if they don't want to see Steph go further than bum ass LeBron. Yeah, but moving screens at the same is like niggas just holding you and shit. Hey, You said, please give the Wire a chance. But I swear to God, one of these days I will. Everyone files Steph. Everyone files Steph and they don't call it. The refs been asked the last few seasons. See, even Talia know this shit. Come on, bro. Even she know this shit. They be fouling their ass out. Now, see, look. Now these motherfuckers, they blaming Luca. They blaming the coach. Of course, but we already knew they was gonna blame the coach though. JJ Redick and Luca. We already see. It's crazy. It's not like it's something new. We already knew what they were gonna say. They were gonna blame Luca. They was gonna blame the coach. Anybody and everybody but LeBron, because he's the perfect man. There's no way that it could ever be his fault. Ooh, Talia said the Wire boring, yeah. What do y'all think about what's the name of that other show? That about Breaking Bad. What do y'all think about Breaking Bad? Well, you can win games being out rebound if you make your shots and still play good defense. The Lakers get out rebound and they can't play defense. Breaking Bad was slow for me too, so I tried to watch the first goddamn episode, but that shit, I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I don't care. Because I'm pretty sure LeBron was the one who wanted Luca. I got no sympathy for that nigga. None whatsoever. Every year he's trading teammates, trying and trading coaches, trying to act like they the problem. And every year you get the same results, but somehow it's never his fault. I'm gonna drop the link for anybody that want to come up though. I wish the old boy had come up. I need some LeBron fans to come their ass up here and get their ass cooked. That's what I need. Get y'all ass up out here. I ain't got nobody up in here right now anyway. It's like folks saying they say NBA. I'm gonna pass on that. That's crazy. What's good, Ghost? Man, I don't know how I don't know how they would pull out getting Giannis though if Jimmy Butler there. They already don't gave him a bag. You think they're gonna move some pieces to be able to afford to get Giannis over there too? I mean, if it happened, it's gonna be hell to pay for the league. We already know who's gonna win. Then folks gonna be making excuses saying Steph Curry got another super team. Exactly, Talia. See, that's my thing with them. They over there trying to blame Luca, right? This is the thing that bothers me about these folks. You can't blame Luca for something that he was when he came here. You knew Luca didn't play defense before he got there. So don't try to make it as a scapegoat the reason why you lost. You knew this shit. Don't try to blame JJ Reddick because you knew he was a rookie coach when you started this shit. You knew he never coached a day in his freaking life. Outside of his, I think they say he's coached his son's AAU team or some shit. Like you knew he didn't have much coaching experience. You still decided to do it. So lay in the bed that you made. Straight up. These folks gotta stop making all these damn excuses every time. Nah, they ain't gonna drop Draymond, bro. They ain't gonna do that. Warriors in six. Hold up. Warriors in six. Curry had 13, highest scoring starter, and bad day today. But Lakers packed. Yeah, the Lakers. Long as the Lakers up out of here, trust me, I'm happy. But I'm not trying to make an excuse, but bro, we saw the proof. The niggas Curry thumb was the size of a goddamn walnut. The main thumb was swollen as hell. And you pay attention, Steph got ripped a lot today. If you pay attention. And I believe, even though he was saying it wasn't, that thumb was bothering him, bro. They gonna have to trade Jimmy or Dre, not gonna be able to have all of them. Well, they ain't gonna trade Jimmy. I'm telling you that shit. I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of wild if they did, though. So he's on the coach to get his ass out the lineup. It ain't LeBron over there. LeBron is the damn coach. The hell? As much as I love them to drop, I would love them to drop Draymond Golden State ain't gonna do it. Exactly. My team got swept, and I don't have no excuses. They played horribly. Hold on, who is your team to live? I hate Luca and Brian. Oh shit, somebody coming on stage. Who is this?
Last get my boy Smith.
What's good? Who is it?
It's a Pentecost.
Oh, what's up, bro? Your ass stay
Yeah.
switching names and shit, nigga.
Cause I try to go with the fucking screen name, but you said you wanted some Brian fans up here, so I had to join in. But nah, ain't no excuses. They got their ass kicked. We go Bills kicking their ass.
Folk got serious about it. Hey, I posted on my thing. I said, folk don't let Rudy Gobert turn to Will Chamberlain.
Hey, they damn sure did. But yo, let's go back to what I was saying a couple weeks ago with that Mark Williams trade. Say that I ain't gonna say they was gonna win, but they at least had a big out there.
I hate Luca and Brian, but mother effers don't know how to put a lineup out there. If I'm a coach, I'm gonna act like this shit 2K25. I
Nigga
hope this
said, act like this. Hey,
Jimmy gonna give that man the Dennis Schroeder treatment. I don't think they're gonna trade Jimmy though. Like Jimmy doing his thing. I mean, shoot, they might pull the ring off. I still think they got a shot at it
oh, they definitely do. I'm not gonna say they don't.
because I think the Rockets is gonna be one of their toughest opponents, folks. Whether folks believe it or not, because the Rockets got stellar defense and size. It ain't too many teams got that. Especially if the Clippers could. I don't know though, because Zubac been really good, bro. He been sneakingly good lately, bro. I don't know what it's been. Talia, who is your team? Hold on, you said your team got swept. So you either Memphis
Memphis
or
or Miami.
which one you like?
I'm gonna guess she like Miami. That's what I'm gonna guess.
I'm guessing it's Miami too. It got to be because it ain't too many Memphis fans that's not from Memphis.
Yeah, there's ain't too many of us. I'm probably like one of two in New Jersey.
Yeah, the winner of the Wolves of the Warriors Rockets gonna play the Wolves for sure. She like Memphis, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, this is up. Going for the hometown. You ain't from. Why do you like Memphis though? I'm curious of that.
Who, me?
No, I asked you before. Why does she like Memphis? Yeah, that nigga Amon Thomas was going ham today. Fuck that nigga. For real. Clippers out of here tonight. Harden had 11 last game. He doesn't perform when it matters. That's the truth. I keep telling
Oh yeah,
folks that.
he going back to playoff James Harden.
Going back to playoff James Harden. He had that one good game in the beginning, like he always do. Then when they need him, shrink.
That nigga be going the whole game up for a quarter. He
Honestly,
gonna give you
he
as many
might show
turnovers
up.
as points.
To be honest, he might show up tomorrow and then
And
disappear
Kawhi
against
might
the
not.
Celtics.
He might show up
Yes,
and Kawhi might
he's
not.
the next one if y'all ain't hit it already. My boy Will Chamberlain was out there serving today. Will Chamberlain was going out. You ain't never seen
Watching the
this man.
fourth quarter because I thought it was over after once Luka got him. Once Luka got hurt, I just turned it off because I'm like, oh, this shit over. They about to get blown the fuck out. I turned back. It's a close game. Look, playoff Rudy Gobert out there balling.
She said, I like Ja. He played at he sure did play at Murray State. Sure did. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
I ain't gonna lie. Memphis looking to make a big move this offseason too. I don't know whether it's gonna be trading one of their stars or trying to get somebody, but they're gonna be looking to make a big move. That's
Absolutely.
what
I'm gonna
that's why
say
they got
this.
rid of Marcus Smart.
I'm gonna say this. Talia, you might not be a Memphis fan next year. They might get rid of Ja. I can see it coming.
That Marcus Smart move. As soon as that shit went down, I like they was looking for somebody. As long as there ain't no bum ass Paul George. Fiona, I know you in the chat, but don't get on me for this. But but yeah, he just ain't it. He ain't gonna carry nobody to no ring.
Them folks ain't gonna trade for no damn fucking Paul
Um,
George. Them folks ain't doing this shit.
When they do that, I'm gonna stop being a fan.
Harden choke every time. If Kawhi don't score 35, it's a wrap. Jokic's not gonna play with them at home tonight. Clippers lost their chance at home. Yeah, I agree. I couldn't believe they lost like that, honestly.
I mean, they got their ass beat.
But to be honest with you though, this nigga Jamal Murray was hitting some unreal shit. This nigga was
Good brothers.
yeah,
My boy Bucket.
was good, bro. Jamal, I would like to say
Good brothers.
Murray ain't gonna be that hot
Nah,
next
my
year.
boy. Playoff Mall.
You said Ja ain't going nowhere. I hope not. But I'm just saying. She said Paul George toilet water.
My
Damn tonight. You got another one that's on your boy ass. Appreciate
y'all
you
hear me?
all.
Yo, you just find a mail out the woodwork. Or Cancun on 3. Shout out
Uh-huh.
to the Lakers.
Hey, yo, can
Yeah, I
y'all
can
hear
hear
me?
you.
Can
Yeah,
y'all hear
we
me?
need. Yeah.
Shout out to the Lakers. Cancun
What
on
the
3.
what the
What y'all think of that exclusive clip that dropped though?
No, it's funny. I was actually supposed to go look for that to send it to you, but I like, yeah, I figured he'll see it. But
Yeah, I saw that shit. Bro, I've been trying, like, it's so crazy. When I tell you, I can't get this last video out without them to keep on hitting me with that ass suitability bullshit.
they just hating.
They hating their ass out, bro. They would not, no matter what I do, maybe I'm gonna have to do some editing to the damn video or something. But yeah, they keep doing that shit. Yeah, I got that joint actually fire though. I'm gonna get it out there though sometime in the morning. I would hop out there with y'all, but I'm tending to my newborn. I don't want her crying all in the phone and shit. I feel it.
Yeah, that my background loud as hell being inside this building. I had to walk away from the machine.
For nothing, he injured. He injured, nigga. And Gil Arenas podcast just talked about how Westbrook and James Harden got the most choke jobs. So cut the PG slander. Well, first off, I'm gonna say this. I'm not on the slander PG train right now, but I don't. This nigga Gil's Arena platform is not credible for me because this nigga stay lying. Like he be having narratives and shit, bro. Y'all D-Ride Paul George and now y'all favorite player out the playoff just like him. Well, I guess you talking about them the
Yeah,
people
he
that.
talking about me. He talking about me. I ain't
Okay.
surprised. I ain't surprised. They knew the Lakers wasn't going far without a
I'm
fucking
about to
center for
say
one. The center
I had
or
to
bench.
check the schedule. I was like, hold up. Last time I checked, Steph Curry still in the playoffs.
My
Shit.
favorite team out the playoffs too, but I knew he wasn't beating OKC either. I just said Paul George ain't gonna carry nobody to a championship.
We know how Marvin didn't put the gun on Too Famous head. It was yeah. That's in my video too. Well, hold on. I put that on the last video. I just yeah, that video already came out. So yeah, this whole time it was that nigga. They did that shit on purpose too. They tricked us with that. It's all good. It's bad niggas. She said I like PG a lot, but I don't know. He ain't him. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. I ain't gonna say I like him, but I think he, like I keep saying, I think he a solid player. I think he very skilled. He just don't live up to the hype that he should have been. That's all I can have to say about him. Hate to tell you, Slim Bates, but if you move on to football, I'm gonna be very limited. All I can tell you is the Cowboys trash. That's my only. Hey, that's the only thing I do in football season. I check out this Cowboys go and see that they bum ass lose.
And you hate them like you hate them like you hate the Lakers. That's most people though.
Cause when I tell you my whole family is Cowboy fans, bro, it's crazy. I'm the only one that's not.
It'd be like that.
Hold on, let me see. I do like the Suns, Leah. I say my favorite player. My favorite player is Steph Curry. My team is out, no question. But he said y'all favorite player. My favorite player is Steph Curry. So mine is still in. Okay, did I say was PG going to the championship. So what is he getting slandered for? Miami Heat is done. What's your excuse? Y'all. I already am what I've been watching for a while, but this is my first NBA stream I'm watching them.
Ain't
Cool.
exactly getting slandered. I just said I just hope Memphis don't trade for him. That's it.
The Lakers are bombs, bro. I told y'all that. I don't know why y'all keep trying to. Bro, can we please finally, like for real, can we finally address the elephant in the room? Like one of my good friends, he be getting mad, damn near wanting to end our friendship off me getting on LeBron ass, bro. Like he be swearing up and down, like, bro, I just don't like that hating shit. Can somebody please explain to me why why is it always considered hating whenever you telling the truth about somebody that they like, and why this nigga LeBron never gets any criticism? Like it's like he's off limits. It's always everybody else's fault. You're gonna find some kind of excuse. It's every freaking year. Like at one point, somebody got to take accountability and be like, you know what? It's
Nah,
LeBron.
all them niggas is soft. LeBron in the fourth quarter, he got the ball, he'll drive and just pass. He wasn't even looking to score unless he was looking to shoot a three. That's all he was looking to do.
I didn't even watch the.
You got to take blame there. Luca had a bad back, so I'm gonna excuse him.
Then y'all saw LeBron try to fake his damn injury.
Got knee injuries.
Like this nigga got bumped by DiVincenzo, bro, and then fell on the ground. The nigga fell on the ground like a damn trailer just ran it. Like he ran into a trailer or something. Like he was just hurt like hell. Like, bro, come on, man. We gotta stop this shit.
Nigga try to say, look at the knee, look real close at the knee. I'm like, nigga, ain't nothing going on with the knee, nigga. It was like I think it's even wrapped up because he might have had something prior happen. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta get off
When I first seen it, I'm like, did he get hit in the neck or something? I had to look like, oh, they said the knee. I'm like, oh, he'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm
All
like,
he was doing was putting in a built-in excuse. So when they
I'm like, yeah, the only thing I can let rock, like he got hit in the stomach and lost his wins. That happens. Even then, nah, he wasn't moving fast enough for
I
that
thought
to
he got the
happen.
wind. I thought he got the wind took out of him or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I really thought happened. That I would have let rock. Like, all right, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause this is my thing. This is my thing as far as that. Like folks call me a hater, cool. I really don't care. I'm very critical of on people that don't take accountability. Like that bothers me.
Like a narcissist.
It really bothers me. As much as y'all try to say it bothers you when they think somebody's hating, it bothers me when somebody refuses to take accountability. Because that's when I'm gonna be very critical of you. Like, yeah, all right, you telling me, yeah, this happened, cool. Shit happens sometimes. It happened again. All right, maybe he just on having bad luck. But after this shit keeps happening over and over and over again, at some point you gotta start looking in the mirror and be like, bro, maybe it's something I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, it's the common denominator. You're right about that.
Admit that is what bothers me.
Yeah, I don't get that shit, bro. I don't get why fans act like they just. It almost seems like people don't understand what accountability is as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So you got to sit them down with a dictionary and a thesaurus, teach they dumbass what accountability is. like, bro, he can't be the person that gets, all the excuses, bro. He just can't, bro. He can be the person that can take on all the responsibility, though.
He can't play damn near the whole fourth quarter and get his first basket with 3 minutes left in the fucking game.
Yeah.
You're right
The
about
thing
that.
is, I promise you, like when Kevin Durant got eliminated last year, he got swept to them last year, right?
Yeah, T-Wolves.
Bradley Beal been hurt all year. our center ain't got no damn defense, which is Nurkic. Um, where it was Nurkic at the time. He ain't got no damn defense, just like Luka. Nigga don't play a lick of defense. Bradley Beal never available. The niggas wouldn't hit no shots. But guess what? They ate Kevin Durant alive, bro. They ain't giving him the same excuses. They told that man ass up, saying he can't lead a team. They said this is third failed super team. They said he can't win without Steph Curry. They said all kinds of shit about that man. But when it happened to LeBron, it's always somebody else. And that's all I'm saying. Like, keep the same energy.
Hey, they was getting the excuses ready for the coach before the game, nigga. When they showed that pregame interview with JJ Redick, and he told, I forgot what he told the reporter. It was something like, man, it was weird or some shit, like what he was saying. I was like, bro, y'all really trying to get this narrative off before the game even started, bro. This is crazy. I see that shit a mile away. I was like, yeah, they finna blame the coach if they lose. I'm like, I can already see this shit.
So here's another question. Will JJ Redick still be there after this year? Y'all think they're gonna fire that nigga?
Man, hell no, they ain't finna fire him.
So does LeBron retire? That nigga getting fired. That's when he getting fired.
I don't know if Luka's still there. I don't know, bro.
That's the crazy. That's the thing.
JJ Redick was LeBron pick, bro. He picked him to be the coach. I'm a Bron fan, but we all know JJ Redick and Bron's fucking relationship. That's the only reason he got that job.
Yeah, for sure.
True. He definitely nepotism.
But do y'all think Luka gonna leave because of what happened?
I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think they still gonna try to find a way to get Kyrie, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna try to build around Luka.
Yeah, I think, and I mean, it might be on the latter part of LeBron's career, but I think they're gonna try to get Kyrie there with Luka because they're gonna be like, man, that's what we need. Because I mean, think about it. Last season, Luka and Kyrie pretty much dismantled the Wolves, bro. Of course, they had a good supporting cast, you know what I'm saying, in their front court and shit, but man, they made the Wolves look weak last season, bro. I ain't gonna lie. True. So I think the Lakers are still getting that bag some kind of way.
Well, I don't know if it'll be the smartest decision to try to go after Kyrie. As much as I like Kyrie, because nigga just had an ACL injury.
Yeah, and there was a late season ACL injury too, so he might not even be available next season.
He might be available for most of next year.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, he's gonna turn 34 next March.
Exactly, and he's getting older. I don't think that's a smart decision.
Yeah. Please believe it's gonna be some moving parts though, like for real, because I can see it like the Lakers ain't gonna keep that same squad. They're gonna try to get some more pieces around Luka that just some niggas that can score, you know what I'm saying? Like hit their shots when the niggas is open and shit.
I'm seeing a lot of LeBron fans saying, "Oh, we're getting Giannis." Well, just Lakers fans in general. We're going after Giannis. We're going after Giannis.
No, I doubt that shit.
They don't even have bad picks to get after Giannis.
Yeah, well, that's one thing. First off, they're gonna have to give up the house to get Giannis. First off,
which they don't have.
And then on top of that, Giannis seems like to me, he has a very alpha type personality. I don't think he would be okay with all them antics and bullshit that LeBron be having going on over there. I don't think he would want to come over to deal with that. Now, if they got rid of LeBron and it's just Luka, I think he'll come.
I could see that happening. Him matching up with another foreigner. I was posing to my partner. I said, man, that nigga might go play with Jokic, bro. That'd be scary as shit.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Lakers fans need to be watching out for Luka doing that because Luka and Jokic is good friends.
Yeah.
And Luka is a free agent coming up, so he might just decide to, hey, Jokic, you got eliminated, I got eliminated. Look, let's just we cool and stuff like that. We from close to the same area. Let's just go ahead and team up, go to the same. I can come over there. We can maybe they'll give up. You
Jamal
think?
Murray.
Yeah, because Murray don't play no damn defense either. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Murray
and
don't play
Yeah,
no.
then you still got to make cap space for like the other pieces and all of that work.
yeah,
No, not really. Because Murray, you know how much Murray contract huge. That's
Yeah,
what
that's what I
folks
said.
be
You still got to make
doing.
the cap space for the other pieces work. You got to like the bench and all of that, the role players. You know, Jokic and Luca, they're gonna get that bag.
Right. But what I'm saying is Murray is already making $50 million a year, man, bro.
Yeah, I think I know Jamal Murray gonna have to go.
That's what I'm saying. They get rid of him, they can sign Luka.
yep.
Mhm.
Free up some money.
Yep. And then they're gonna have to. But the only catch, they can't be stupid like the Lakers. You're gonna have to. But see, this is the luxury that they have. They're gonna have the off season to do this. They're gonna have to surround them with defense, bro. Because Jokic's not a great defender, and Luka ain't got no damn defense at all. So
At
if
least
they,
Jokic tried
It
to.
man, I'm saying it worked with those guys they had in Dallas. So if they can kind of get somewhat of a formula like that again, it'll work, bro.
Dallas
I
has
just
bigs and defensive minded players. That's what they have.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so if they kind of roll with that same kind of like mentality with building a team around them, like they'll be all right. I wouldn't mind seeing it though. To be honest, Luka and Jokic playing together.
Hey, I to be honest with you, bro, I didn't even say nothing about what LeBron did. All I said was that when is he and when is his fans gonna take accountability? That's all I said.
Yeah, I took the accountability.
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't say not once since we've been on this live that it was LeBron's fault they lost.
Nah, you didn't.
Nah,
You just said when you want to take accountability.
I
I
said
said in the fourth quarter he played soft. If he look,
that's
he
it.
whenever he went to drive, he'll go to pass,
Because I said this, especially
and
game
he was
five.
settling for jump shot.
Especially game five, LeBron was trying his hardest on defense. I ain't gonna lie,
You
that nigga
mean
was
game four?
yeah, four, my bad, four. He was trying. That nigga was playing some defense. He was trying, boy. But like I keep saying, I actually believe it or not, I've actually was taking up for LeBron. I was getting on JJ Reddit ass because how the
Yep.
fuck you play a 40-year-old man 46 minutes? And then on top of that, how is your best defender? How is your best defender a 40-year-old LeBron? That is unacceptable.
Yeah, damn sure is.
yeah.
There's no way LeBron should be your best defender. Somebody on that team should be. And I'm not saying he's the best on the team, but he's the best in the starting lineup. Because I believe coming off the bench, Dorian Finney-Smith
I got.
what's the other nigga name?
Jackson Hayes.
Oh, hell no, not
Not
him.
Jackson. Not Jackson
You
Hayes.
understand? Jared Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah,
Vanderbilt.
Jared Vanderbilt. Yeah.
Vanderbilt. I think them two are better defenders than LeBron at this age, but like
Oh
they come
yeah,
off the
yeah.
bench. So the starting lineup, bro, they ain't got. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nobody. I disagree with that order you got too. Support is MJ, Kobe, then LeBron. I'm just saying, bro. This is another thing, and this is the thing. If you pay attention, NBA players that's not under LeBron's well, all of them agree. Boy, somebody came in here named Darvin Hale. That is crazy.
I will be on IG accepting apologies from everyone.
Yo, I was trying to see this shit before I got on the live too. They said
Bro.
the dude Mark Williams, the center from the Hornets, shaded the Lakers too on Twitter. I was trying
That's
to see
Yeah.
what he said.
Hey, this is crazy, bro. Look. Hey, I bet Darvin Ham won't come on the panel, bro. Come on up, Darvin. Talk your shit. Cause they sure
He
did you
about
wrong.
he about to come in here coaching.
They sure did you wrong, man.
And coach us through what happened, my man.
That's great. They did all that just to get JJ Reddick, who was quote unquote the basketball savant, the god, the next Pat Riley, just to lose in the first round again. And
Back to
then the
back
crazy
years.
part, Darvin Ham made it to the Western Conference Finals once.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
first year.
And they won the in
He
season
damn
tournament.
sure got done dirty.
So
Yeah,
what
he
the
got done dirty.
so all the folks that was saying he better than Darvin Ham, look at y'all now. Because all of y'all agreed. This is the crazy part. When they first traded for Luca, everybody agreed that the Lakers were better than they were last year, right? Everybody was saying that. They're saying, oh, they're a championship contender now. They favored to come out of the West.
Yeah.
So now that they got even better
I
and
was gonna lie.
lost in the first round, who is the better coach?
Well,
Darvin Ham.
Darvin Ham, for real, for real.
It was with him. It was just a rotation, somewhat. Like some players would be hot, and then he'll bench them when they hot or whatever,
Yeah, he was going
or
in
he'll
them
just sub in some.
small lineup
Yeah,
rotations, like because I think who's the coach was Mike Malone in the Nuggets, right? Wasn't it
yeah.
Mike
Yeah,
Malone?
yeah,
So he
Mike
was
Malone.
doing this. He was doing the same shit Mike Malone was doing when he would only run like an 8-man lineup. And Mike Malone started doing that shit with the Nuggets, and I'm like, I don't know if you should follow the same thing, but I mean, if it works, I mean, it is like a chess match. So I mean, if you feel like it's working, then I mean, go with it. But I think that shit kind of backfired on him later on
Oh, it
down the
did.
line and
Yeah,
shit.
against Denver, it damn sure did.
Yeah,
Exactly. It was, bro. I'm gonna tell you. See, I like I said, as far as my basketball career goes, high school. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I be knowing basketball, bro. Like I can tell what pieces work and what don't. The only time I may be a little bit wrong about it is when my biasness start to kick in with my Phoenix Suns. Like some of the other shit everybody else can see, I'm gonna deny that shit because that's my team. But everybody else, you know what I'm saying? I can see that shit a mile away because I told them that that shit wasn't gonna work. The reason why it wasn't gonna work, what would work, and what. To be honest with you, AD was always the best player on the team since he came to the Lakers, despite the delusional
Like
Braun
he should
Testing,
have. He
the
should have
tape.
been.
He was always the best player.
What
But
he should have been.
you said what?
I said what he should have been, being that he was the younger player.
Right, I agree with that. But the problem is LeBron refused to pass the torch. Folks will say whatever you feel.
politics, politics.
And then the crazy part is the narrative that they said kept pushing was that man LeBron trying to let him do it. He don't want it. That ain't the truth. You can't tell me you're trying to pass the torch when you're constantly taking more shots than him every night. That's not trying to pass the torch. Trying
I
to
got a
pass
point
the
there.
torch is pumping up your future Hall of Fame power forward, telling him you are that dude. Go do it. We need to be seeing that. Bring out the dog in him. You ain't trying to do that. You're caring about your legacy. Proof of this, niggas was swearing. They gonna say I'm hating for this, but I promise you, this is the truth. I was watching this shit in the bubble championship. The first 3 games, Anthony Davis was gonna be the Finals MVP, bro. He was gonna be the Finals MVP. What ended up
I
happening
remember
is
that.
LeBron.
Yeah, you're right about that because LeBron ended up going off the last couple games.
Yeah, exactly. LeBron
Yeah,
started ball hogging, not giving AD the ball, and he started stat padding to make sure he got it. That's what happened. Now they're gonna
Yeah,
say I'm
because
hating.
game five was that game him and Jimmy Butler went off.
Yeah. And
yeah.
see, the truth is the Lakers could have swept the Heat. Come on.
They
Jimmy
should have
was
swept
hobbled.
him.
The Jimmy was hobbled. Their number one scorer was Goran Dragic that year. He was injured, and Bam was injured. So you got three of your starters injured, and the Lakers couldn't sweep them. I think LeBron intentionally allowed them to win so that he could extend the series because he knew if they swept them the first three games, Anthony Davis played the best. So he needed to get two more games added so that he could build up his stats and make it look like he's the MVP. Especially game five, bro. Game five, they was beating them folks by 30 something points, bro. LeBron was still in the game with like 3 minutes left. Everybody else out of the game. He's still in there, stat pad, getting his numbers up. That's not trying to pass the torch, bro. You caring about trying to prove you better than Michael Jordan when the real basketball fans that knows better is never going to agree that you're better than him, bro. You're not. It's okay. You're one of the greatest players to ever walk on the face of the earth, bro. We know this. This is coming from who people say is a LeBron hater. LeBron is one of the greatest to ever do it, but you are not better than Michael Jordan, bro, and you never will be. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then here's another thing. Here's another thing that I think that needs to strongly be looked at now. Was the Luca for AD trade really as bad as they make it out to be now? Because when it first happened, everybody was saying that the Nico guy was the dumbest GM in NBA history. They said that's one of the worst trades of NBA history. But now that the Lakers has got bumped out in the first round, and they looked at pretty much, to be honest with you, bro, that didn't even look like they were. I don't know, because all the games was close. It basically they were the same as they were against the Nuggets. Got close and never could finish a game. So you can't blame this on Luka because the same shit happened the previous 2 years when Luka went on the team. So who's to blame? And also, Luka is not a closer like that either. If you pay attention, last year when they went to the finals, Luka wasn't the closer. Kyrie was.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
I can pull up the numbers right now. I think Luka was the number one scorer in the first quarter, and then the second quarter he faded off. He scored a lot in the third, and then the fourth quarter he faded off. Fourth quarter is when Kyrie goes ballistic because he was the closer. That's the reason why they were so successful, because Luka didn't have to worry about that pressure. He had Kyrie to do that. Same reason why LeBron was successful in Cleveland.
I was about to say that. If you go back to Kyrie's career, he's always been there in the fourth quarter.
Right. Yeah. Kyrie is that dude in the fourth quarter. I hope the Cavs fans win the finals just so no one will be happy except Cavs fans. To be honest with you, bro, I would be okay with the Cavs winning. Because I'm a clown LeBron fans even worse. If that shit happened. I would really be on their ass. I'm like, damn, Donovan Mitchell delivered the championship without a super team. That's something LeBron can never do. But you know they're gonna make up some more excuses for this shit. But I'll be okay with that. Honestly, I'll be okay with. And the thing is, I ain't got nothing against the Lakers. If LeBron went on their team, or honestly, it ain't even just LeBron. If LeBron fans wasn't who they are, I wouldn't care. LeBron fans are the most annoying people I ever met. I always refer to them as they the beehive of the NBA.
No lie, they are.
Yeah.
The Bron sexuals, not all of us Bron fans like that. The
Right,
actual
the
Bron sexuals, yeah.
Because you got Beyonce fans too. So you got Beyonce fans and you got the beehive. The beehive is the delusional one.
Delusional, yeah.
No wrong. And then you got the Beyonce fans. And then you got LeBron fans, and you got the Bron Sessions.
All I know is that nigga better go ahead and start letting people know what's finna happen. Nigga,
I'm
like,
not
if
gonna
you
lie.
gonna stay,
Yeah, at this
if
point,
you
he
gonna
needs to
stay
be
or you
a
gonna
third
go, nigga.
option. He needs to
Yeah,
be a
like
third option this football career.
that nigga need to be coming off the bench, nigga. I don't give a damn about your name, nigga. It need to be a coach that need to put their fucking foot down and say, look, bro, it ain't in you no more, bro. Sit your ass down somewhere.
Whoever the
He
coach is
young.
also can't be playing them fucking damn near the whole game either.
Well, that what I'm saying. Like that goes to him coming off the bench. He need to come off the bench, bro. Like, and we probably won't ever see that ever happen in his career, but that make or break a lot of players, bro. That says a lot
Man,
about a lot of players too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not willing to make that sacrifice, bro, then you might as well just hang it the fuck up, bro. Because every star, when they got to that point in their career, 40 plus, nigga, they was coming off the bench, nigga. Them niggas wasn't playing no goddamn 40, you know what I'm saying, 50 goddamn minutes every night, bro. No.
And to be honest with you, bro, I think Kevin Durant kind of is in the same boat because he wants to be on the ball too much. And like me being a Suns fan, obviously, you know, I watch a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like this nigga would commit about as many turnovers as LeBron does because he wants to be on the ball too much. Like, nigga, get off the ball and go to your spot and catch it. It'd be much easier for you instead of trying to do all that dribbling shit. You're not young like that no more, nigga.
Yeah.
You
He
about to
do
be
be trying to have that offense run through him. It need to run through Devin Booker.
It
Definitely.
do. It do. Devin Booker needs to be the one the offense run through, and you be the supporting. And LeBron, this is the thing. If LeBron could humble himself enough to play 20 minutes per game, 25 minutes per game, that's where his range need to be at. And then if need be, play 30 minutes, not 40 minutes. You should never touch 40 minutes, bro. Unless it's an overtime thriller and you know y'all need him for it. But like, bro, there's no way you should average 37, 38, 30. Like Steph is 37. He about to turn 38 next year, right?
Yeah.
You never see Steve Kerr playing that nigga 40 plus minutes. He ain't gonna do that shit to him. Like, bro, you gotta understand. You gotta trust your teammates at some point. It ain't all about you. That's how you win too.
Yep.
And like another thing I've been telling folks throughout history, name a player who created a dynasty that dominated at the points, led their team at points, rebounds, and assists.
Nobody
did. Exactly. Nobody.
Yeah.
LeBron keeps trying to do that, and that's the reason why he keeps losing. Because he can manipulate people to think, oh, look at my stats, I'm the greatest. But you keep losing. Michael Jordan, I keep telling folks, Michael Jordan in his earlier years, before Scottie came and shit, he was leading it out of the statistics, putting up for unbelievable numbers, but what was he doing? Getting his ass bounced in the first round.
Losing. Yeah.
Losing. And then it wasn't until Phil Jackson came and said, look, Mike, I want to take the ball out of your hands this much. Your numbers will go down, but your success will go up. Mike didn't like it when he first did it, but Mike was a good enough person he was coachable enough to be like, all right, let's give it a try. And guess what? It worked. The same shit with Kareem in the Showtime Lakers. Kareem didn't like doing all that running shit when the coach was trying to get them to do that. But he decided to go ahead. Magic Johnson, you know, was a good leader, even though he was much younger than Kareem. He was like, bro, look, come on, I think we can do it. Pushed him to do it. They did that shit and it worked. They fucking won. They created a dynasty.
Yeah.
Shit, even Steph Curry, to be honest with you, Golden State earlier years with Steph Curry, this is like right after Monte Ellis was out. He was averaging around 21, 22-ish
Yeah,
per
where
game.
Mark Jackson is the coach. Yeah,
Yeah,
because he tried
exactly.
to have him actually. He actually had him trying to be a
A
actual point
PG.
guard.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yep.
his numbers was cool. You know, he was averaging 20 some points and his assists was high as it's ever been. But guess what? It didn't push them over the hump. It wasn't until Steve Kerr took the ball out of his hands and said, let Draymond do it some. And then his scoring, he said, you focus on scoring, they won.
The question regarding that, because I think the David Lee injury was a blessing in disguise.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
So
No, that's a
yeah,
fact.
like so, I was gonna say, like, what do you think would have happened had David Lee not got hurt?
Honestly, bro, the Warriors dynasty may have never happened if that shit didn't happen. I don't know if Steve Kerr would have eventually discovered that or not, but yeah, that shit definitely was a blessing in disguise for sure.
Because when
And it
Mark
didn't
Jackson was
suck
there,
though.
David Lee
This
was
one
trying.
thing
He
I'm
trying
gonna
to have
say.
David Lee as number one.
This one thing I'm gonna say though. I hate that, and this shit do happen, bro. I ain't trying to make this shit about race or nothing like that, but this is the truth. They love to let black coaches build up the team, and once the team is about ready to win the championship, they replace them with a white coach, and they get all the credit. I can name a couple of times where this shit has happened, and they did that shit. They definitely did that shit with Golden State.
I'm glad that you admitted to that because a lot of people don't admit to that.
No,
Yeah,
that's a fact though.
absolutely, absolutely. They definitely did that. But at the same time, I'm gonna give Steve Kerr his credit. He did he did make some changes that was very beneficial for them.
He gave Steph the green light. That damn sure was
Yeah,
beneficial.
that's one of them. And then like the Draymond aspect of it with the small ball lineups and stuff like that. Steve Kerr did that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't wasn't Monty Williams the head coach for y'all for the
I was gonna
Suns when
get
they
to
were?
that. I was gonna get to
Yeah,
that right after. Yep. So we
yeah,
had Monty Williams at first. Monty Williams had just won Coach of the Year. How
yep.
the
yeah.
hell you
Y'all
get
niggas was
fired and you
paying three
Coach of the Year?
coaches.
Like that's crazy. How can you get fired and you're Coach of the Year? That is crazy work there.
And then I swear that happened to somebody else recently too. But
I think it happened to Nate McMillan a while ago too. I just can't remember what team. It might have been
who?
that
The
Portland
Hawks.
team
The
or the
Hawks.
Hawks. The Hawks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew it was one of them teams.
But
And then
that's
it just happened to Mike Brown too.
Mike Brown.
'Cause then he went
Who's
yeah, a couple
his
years
team
ago.
coach? I don't know
He
who they
was.
new coach.
I don't even know who the fuck they coach is. I don't
I
know
don't
who the
know.
hell they coach is. The
Who
Kings.
coach? The
The Kings.
Kings? Oh shit. Damn, I don't know who the Kings
I
coach
just know
is.
they fired Mike Brown, and I swear he won Coach of the Year like 2 years ago when they was the 3 seed.
But I'm gonna tell you something else too. They also did the same thing with the Nets in 2021. They fired the black coach and then they hired Steve Nash,
Steve Nash, yeah.
Steve Nash, yeah.
but it failed miserably.
Is Steve Nash even still coaching?
No,
Well, he
he
might
doing
be an assistant
behind the
somewhere.
game podcast with LeBron James now.
Oh, damn.
And Steve Nash, my boy, you know, he one of my favorite players of all time.
Yeah, if you're a Suns fan, you gotta like Steve Nash.
But hey, I still got to be honest. I don't think he was a great coach. It's a couple of stuff with some bonehead shit. I was like, damn, Steve, what are you doing? Like it's one game that they lost, bro. That there's no way they should have lost. They was trying to remember who the hell they was playing, but all I know is that they were up 3 points. At first they was up 5, and then they let the team score. Then they inbound right under their basket with the timeout, and it was only 3 seconds left. And this nigga Steve Nash didn't call the timeout. They stole the inbound play, hit the motherfucking shot at the. Now, actually, they was up 2 or something like that, and they hit the shot at the end and beat them, won the game. Like that's
That should
something.
sound familiar.
That's something that just can't happen, bro.